What's going on, guys? It's Bud.
And it is Shirley.
And this is Be Judged, where perception
is reality.
Ooh. All right. And
so today we are going to talk about 10 things we wish we knew in our 20s.
Yes.
I'm 27. Bud is
29. So what that means, guys, is we are leaving our 20s. The 20s are behind us. We are getting close to our 30s. And we just want to share some things with you guys that are in your 20s or under your 20s or over your 20s. Too late for you, but you know what I'm saying. Things that you should know. We're gonna share some things with you guys about our 20s that maybe that'll help you guys out. So yeah, let's get to it. So number 1.
Nice guys finish last.
Did you hear that, guys? Nice guys finish last. Where do we start about that? Where do you want to start there?
That's actually a good one that you really need to know. The more you're nice to somebody, the more you get burned.
It's crazy, and it like, you know, when you're a little kid, it's like the golden rule is treat others how you want to be treated. Mm-hmm. So you go, I'm gonna be nice to people, and then you so quickly realize that the more nice you are to somebody, the worse they treat you. And personally, I don't get it, but what I think it is people deem you easy. They deem you so accessible. They don't appreciate what you offer. Yeah.
You know what, guys? We got a quick example for this. We're gonna give you guys examples. So the reason why nice guys always finish last, here's why. You go and you pick somebody up, right? And let's say you're taking somebody to work for free.
Yeah. And
you're taking them to work in your car with your gas, with your mileage, and you're like, I'm gonna take you to work for free because you're my friend. I want you to get on.
Right.
And guess what? Now you've been taking this person to work. They're so thankful, and then all of a sudden, guess what happens?
They get a car.
When they get a car, you like, yes, you the biggest one supporting them on. You like, yes, you got a car. I'm so happy for you. We up in this thing. I can't believe that. Guess what? You drive to work, your car breaks down. You call them, they can't give you a ride. And you know what? Then they have the nerve to say, she always asking for something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you effing? I just gave you a ride for a whole year. Remember, nice people finish last. That brings us into our next point.
Number 2.
Okay, guys, this brings us into our next point. Nothing is free.
Oh no.
If you have value, do not offer anybody that value for free.
Right.
Unless they can offer you a value that's equivalent to your value.
Yes. So what she's saying, guys, is what is it saying? Nothing is free. Mm-hmm. So here's the thing, guys. When someone's doing something for somebody, they doing it for a reason. Don't nobody just do something for nothing. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm gonna help you move, friend, or I'm gonna help you with your bill, or I'm gonna give you a ride. It can be something as simple as doing something just to feel good. You're doing it for something. You did it just to feel good. Or you're helping a friend, giving them a ride, maybe trying to build some good karma or a good relationship with that person. You know, maybe they can look you back out.
Or maybe you're like, you know what, I'm going to be a good friend and I'm going to help this person, I don't know what. I'm going to help this person out.
Help them build their bed.
Yeah. And then you go over there, you take your time, you help them build their bed and everything like that. And I'm going to tell you something. When you do something for free, they don't appreciate it.
At all.
People who you do something for free for do not appreciate it. So even if you're just doing it, first of all, you're just doing it to help them out. You're like, they're really going to appreciate it because nobody's helping them. They don't. They appreciate the person who never went over there and helped them. They appreciate the person who complained the whole time for helping them. Nothing is free in this world, not even your time and what you have to offer. I don't care if it's putting up a simple, here, I want to give you this trash can for free. Guess what? Once they really get on their feet, that trash can ain't nothing. They gave me a measly trash can, this, that, and the other. Mm-hmm. Listen, nothing is free, especially your time. Stop giving things out for free, especially your time. Would you agree with that?
I agree.
Third thing.
Yeah, third thing.
Build relationships.
You hear that, guys? build relationships. And this is something that we are really trying to hone in on, because we're trying to start our little businesses and get our life together. But in trying to do something, you need to get involved with other people.
Yes, if you have no relationships, you cannot call on somebody when you need them. And what I mean by that is, I want to learn, I really want to run my own blog. Guess what? I have nobody to call who writes. You know why? Because all this time in my 20s, I have not built relationships with other people.
Or was too busy building meaningless relationships.
Correct. I like that. You know what? Yes, we built relationships with people, but they mean nothing.
Meaningless relationships. Guys, gals, you better fucking listen to me right now. If you're good at something, it don't mean shit if you're not connected. You better join something. You better get plugged in. You better build relationships. Get out your house.
And you know what? Stop building relationships with people who have nothing to offer. You. Build relationships with people who have something to offer you. And stop always being on your damn high horse like, oh, I'm your friend, not because you do this, but just because I really like you. If that person has something to offer you and you're their friend genuinely, ask them. Pay for their craft. That's another thing. If you have friends, they will never, ever, and tell me if you agree with this, they will never support what you do.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Friends and family.
Majority of the time, they will never support what you do. That's a fact. There's always exceptions to the rule.
That's a fact. So guys, build relationships. Trust me, it'll help you in the long run. Build relationships.
If you're trying to do anything, you need relationships, because you know what? There's no I in team, and that's a really powerful statement.
Yes. Number 4.
Credit is everything.
Yes.
Listen, I got a quick story for y'all. So me and Bud, we've been together for a long time.
Yes.
So basically, I was all about credit. Credit is good. Credit is good. You need credit. And Bud's like, oh, everybody gets bad credit, this, that, and the other. And he's like, we had a phone bill, okay? And he says, hey, get a loan to help us pay this phone bill. That's another thing. Don't get bills you can't afford. But either way, that's another video.
Yes.
So I got this loan, right? And guess what? I couldn't pay the loan back. If you can't pay your phone bill and you get a loan to pay the phone bill, how you think you gonna pay the loan? Lord Jesus, my head hurt. But seriously, I couldn't, and my credit just went to shit. Because I just kept borrowing. He couldn't get no banks for a long time.
Very destructive. I was being very destructive, guys. Here's the thing. This is the common thing of a young adult in their early 20s. You don't care. The bill people call that you owe money to. You're like, screw you. Eat my balls. All that good stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And then, if you're a smart person, if you're trying to better yourself, you get to a point where you want to change your life. You want to clean up your credit. You might want to buy a house. You might want to get a car. You might want to get a business loan. You might want to get a legit cell phone that's not prepaid. You might want to get internet. And all those things take credit, because they look at your credit. Credit's like your report card for life. They like, man, you got a good credit score. You know what? We'll give you money. You got a bad credit score, we ain't gonna give you nothing. And you know what? Jobs check your credit score too. And apartments check your credit score. Your credit score is your report card, guys.
And you know what else? Homeowners insurance. We are required to have homeowners insurance at the apartment we stay at.
Yes.
Last year I was paying $23. This year, student loans hit my credit with a vengeance. So they moved it up to $30. And she said, and I'm like, I'm like, why did it move up to $30? I'm confused. And she said, it's all based on your credit score. Credit is so important. If you want to pay more money, don't give a crap about your credit. If you want to pay less money, care about your credit. You're going to be able to get that car that you really want for no money down if you care about your credit. And credit is everything.
Take it from us. We got bad credit. We can't get a house.
At all.
Here's if we want to buy a house, but guess what? We probably got to spend a whole year cleaning up our credit before we can even think about stepping near a for sale sign.
And once you clean up your credit, because we did spend a whole year cleaning up our credit to get this apartment that we're in now.
Yes.
And guess what? We kind of lacked on it. And now we got to spend a whole nother year building back up. So credit is everything. Just know you need credit for everything out here. Don't think you don't. Don't let nobody tell you different.
Facts. Number 5.
Don't give advice.
You heard her, guys.
It's not unsolicited advice, unsolicited advice, solicited advice. I don't care. Don't give advice to people. Just don't give advice.
And what she mean by that, guys, is we're not necessarily saying just never help anybody else out.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what we mean. Do not waste your breath on these people who create their own problems. Think about the problems you got. I think about the problems I got. And you think about the problems you got. 99.9% of the problems we got are, we caused them. It's something we did, and that we didn't do for a long period of time till it finally hit us in the face.
Yep.
So what I'm saying to you is, most of the time when people come to you with their problems, they don't really want your advice. They just want to vent. They just want to vent pretty much. They just want to vent over and over again. So when we say don't give advice, if you got a friend telling their problems, you go, oh man, that's messed up. Oh man, love you. Talk to you later. Because they're gonna do it over. They're gonna do it over and over again.
And you know what? It's the issue of people who don't listen. Majority of the time, people don't give a fuck what you have to say.
Not at all.
Sometimes people just want you to listen. So you're really just wasting your breath. And so somebody will call you up like, oh, my boyfriend just blah, 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 blah. Why are you talking about that person? So if I say, oh, Bud just blah, 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 he just did this to me. And you like, oh, that bitch ass nigga.
Yep. Leave him. Y'all should not be together.
You can give all this advice to me, but I'm going to be with him next month. So why are you wasting your breath? Stop giving advice to people who not going to listen. If somebody ain't got no job and you tell them who hiring and they ask you, oh, how much that paid? Oh, first of all, you ain't got no damn job. It pays more than you making right now.
Right. So
go.
So to sum it up, guys, like, I'm going to give an exception. The only way you should give somebody some advice is if you actively see them making progressions in their life or making the attempt to go do something. But 9 times out of 10, these motherfuckers, these type of people, they go get their own information or they figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see people just like, oh my God, because they go figure it out.
You know what? Give advice. I take that back. Give advice to somebody who has become a student first.
I like that.
Don't give somebody advice who just asking how they go to school. Give advice to somebody who has become a student first. If I'm starting this blog and I started a blog, I'm really hooked up on something that I really just can't figure it out. But you see me start it, you've seen me actively trying to do it. Then give me advice.
Like us, guys, we're doing YouTube. Somebody give us advice. How do we get a lot of subscribers? Okay. Number 6.
Habits are everything. Habits will have you broke without a pot to piss in, a roof over your damn head,
and a window to throw it out of.
Habits are everything. Oh, habits are everything.
Guys, did you hear what she said? Look. This is where we at right now. They say it takes like 21 days to build a new habit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Listen. The reason why most of us aren't successful, it ain't a smart thing, because there's some pretty dumb people that's really successful out here. So it ain't a dumb and smart thing, because you got really smart people that are really broke, and you got really dumb people that are really rich. It's habits. If I know I have to do this, that, and that, and then I make a schedule to keep it to stay on top of it, and then I do that, and that consistently. Blah. Stop that. It messed me up. Okay. Habits, guys. Habits. If you're going to bed at 12 o'clock at night and getting up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, do you think you're about to be doing anything? You have bad habits and half your day is gone.
I agree. Habits are everything. They will literally mess you up.
Change your habits, you change your life.
Change your habits, you change your life.
You hear that, guys? Listen, you young people. Your habits, get your habits together. Your habits are fucking shit. Get your shit together. So you can change your life, man.
Because you know what? What's so crazy? You may be laughing at what he's doing right now, but you gonna be our age, and if your habits is fucked up, you gonna be doing that same thing in the mirror, like, why did I listen? Your habits are everything. Get them together now.
Yeah, if you know you gotta do something, plan to do that thing.
Yep. If you want to start working out, 9 times out of 10, if you don't get your habits together, you gonna stop working out within the first day.
Yes, develop good habits, guys, not bad habits like a bunch of drugs and all that.
And you know what? We trying to get our habits together right now. We ain't perfect. We trying to just tell y'all what happened to us and how, you know.
Yeah. Number 7.
You will eventually outgrow almost everyone you used to know.
Yes, guys.
You know how your parents always used to tell you you ain't gonna be friends with half of the people you knew in high school or middle school. That is so true.
That is so true. That is so true, guys.
That is so true.
So what we mean by that is stop trying to take people with you. Accept the fact. I did drink all your Starbucks coffee. I thought that other half was for me. It wasn't? Guys, you're gonna outgrow the people around you. It's natural, and guess what? It's gonna continue to happen. There's some people that's gonna stick with you, but that number is gonna be very teeny weeny.
Everybody's not doing what you're doing. If you move from a place where you used to be, and that person didn't necessarily move out of that environment, and I'm not just talking about the ghetto or none of that. I'm talking about a person didn't move out of their old situation. They can't learn new things. If you're not traveling, if you're not going places, you cannot learn new things. You'll eventually stay where you are, and everybody else around you is outgrowing you.
But let me go there and let me go at that even more too. What you put in your brain. What you put in your brain, because even if you can't travel or go around, you can still start to learn new stuff. Read literature that doesn't apply to you. Start taking up different things, going to different classes and different places you would normally go. You know what I'm saying? So guys, embrace the fact that the people that you're friends with now, you probably ain't gonna be friends with them down the road, and enjoy the relationship that you guys have right now. And if it breaks apart, you know, enjoy the good times. Remember the good times and move on.
And you know what? I actually have something to piggyback on that. You may outgrow the people around you, but also remember this, and it's very important. The people around you may outgrow you. Who I was 5 years ago isn't who I am now. But always remember this. People will, in their mind, no matter how much you grow, people will keep you where they met you at.
Yep.
So they may outgrow you. And you done grew. It's 5 years later, you done grew. Just because you done grew, don't reach out to those people who outgrew you. You know what I mean? To enjoy your growth. Like, they outgrew you, they doing their own thing. You go over here and you do your own thing.
Yep.
Once you grow, meet other people around you that grew.
Embrace it, guys. Embrace it. Now, number 8.
Perception is everything. No. That'll be our last one. Right?
That's fine.
Manners will take you where money won't.
Manners. Manners will take you where money won't. Where do we start with that one?
We know somebody right now who's always, I got money. I got money.
Yep.
I got money. And you know what? They're unlikable. We don't like them.
Nope.
But they got money. They got money. They're not a nice person. They're not humble. Nothing about them. Not honest.
Nothing. And these type of people, they can say, I got money, but nobody likes you. So you might actually stop your, I got money. You probably won't get no more money because nobody want to do business with you.
And nobody wants to be around you.
Yes. So you end up on an island by yourself.
And you tend to do bad business. If you're an untrustworthy person just to your friends, I know you're an untrustworthy person to the people who you trying to do business with.
Yeah, you can't treat people good. You can't treat people that's supposed to be your friends good. Yeah, you gonna treat strangers like crap. Guys, be good people, man. And I ain't saying you gotta hold doors open for everybody and cross, help kids cross the street and all that. But just don't treat people like crap. Acknowledge people's humanness and existence and keep it moving.
And you know what? On your way to the top, like let's say you really starting to make it and you feel yourself starting to make it. Don't be like, haha, on Facebook, I am so rich, I got so much money. Cause you know what? When you fall, you gonna eat all that.
Ooh, you gonna eat all that. You gonna eat that.
And you know what? It means much more. What you're doing means much more when you're not necessarily talking about it.
Yeah.
You can broadcast it with a picture.
Yeah.
It's different ways that you can show people that you're successful or that you on your purpose or whatever the case may be. But talking about it, talk is cheap. Show me.
Yes. So to sum it up, guys, be good to people and be good to yourself. Don't treat people like crap based on what you think they are. Be polite, keep it moving.
Here's my favorite one. What number are we at?
We are at number 9. Wait. 9.
A effort attitude is a debt you cannot pay in the future.
Did you guys hear that? Now, where do we start with that?
When we was younger, we would say F it. You pissed us off, F you. We don't give a...
Yeah, I'm gonna punch you. Yeah, we're gonna punch you. I'm gonna go to jail. I'm gonna get this felony real quick. I'm gonna do a truckload of drugs that's gonna just damage me beyond repair.
Yeah, it's so many ways you can go with that. But it's true at the end of the day. An effort attitude is a debt you cannot pay in the future. If you out here and you just filling your body with drugs, guess what? In the future, that shit gonna catch up to you.
And you know what? I got another thing too. When you about to make a decision, ask yourself, can I live with this? Because there's some things you can do in your life that you can't undo. Like getting the wrong person pregnant or getting pregnant by the wrong person and having a kid with them is something you can't undo. Doing a truckload amount of drugs and now you look dumb old, you can't undo that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or getting 5 felonies. You can't undo those things.
An effort attitude, it definitely hurts you. You know, it's like it just hurts you all around. Like just a small example, like our dad. We was talking about, we had an effort attitude. We ain't got to worry about that shit. We young. Yeah. Effort. Guess what? You burn so many bridges, people don't want to fuck with you.
Mm-hmm. And thank goodness, with at least with credit, you can clean it up. But guess what? It's gonna take a long time.
Yep.
You know?
Every time we said F it and went and got a car payment or something like that, guess what? We regretted it. It may have been a year from then, but we regret it. Eventually, whatever you say F it to, you will regret it unless it's a toxic person or a toxic situation.
Yes. So, guys, that's the sum of that. Now, number 10.
Number 10 is really the whole purpose of our channel.
Yes.
Others people's perception is your reality.
Yes.
People say, what other people say about you doesn't matter. Be yourself. Yeah, you can be yourself, but if you an asshole, you an asshole to other people. If you ain't shit, you ain't shit to other people.
No. Let's reverse that.
Mm-hmm.
You can be nice, but if they think you're an asshole, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they think you're a piece of shit,
you're
a piece of shit. If they think you're a dumb fuck, you're a dumb fuck. If they think you're rich, you're rich. And that's in the eyes of other people, because other people can actually make you or break you.
Yeah, let's take it to that guy or girl you like. You like them so much, and you know what? You look good, you in shape, body snatched or whatever, and they think you ugly. Guess what? To them, you're ugly.
You're ugly to them.
To you, you could be the baddest thing around, but to them, you're ugly. Their perception is your reality at the end of the day.
Or look at me right now. I don't have haircuts. I wear the same clothes every day. People would think I'm a bum.
Yep.
And guess what? I'm gonna get treated as a bum.
Yep.
The cars we drive are not in the best shape, guys. They're not. They really beat the F up. They think we broke bums. You know, we ain't rich and we ain't broke. We alright, you know. We in this period, we trying to transition. But in the eyes of other people, we are very low class bums.
Yep.
And we realize, oh, we need to change our appearance. We need to clean it up. Even though we ain't got no money, we can look like people who are somebody in our pursuit to be somebody, because the somebodies or the public will think we are the shit. So
yep, even though we're broke,
right?
Though we're broke,
you know,
take care of yourself, invest in yourself. Even if you just so broke, take care of yourself. There's Goodwills out here. There's a lot of things, and that's what we're learning. Like, that's what we're learning. Take care of yourself. Literally, don't let yourself fall off, because you know what? At the end of the day, how people perceive you it's important.
Look at this too. Look at Childish Gambino, right? If he wasn't Childish Gambino, the star, Donald Glover, people think he's just a bum MF who walk down the street. And he richer than all of us. But because he has that name, they know. But if you just seen him out in the street and he wasn't the star, you'd think he was a bum. It's crazy. It's crazy. What people think of you, that's what you become. So, where we at now? Is that everything?
That is everything, guys. This is 10 things that we wish we would have knew in our 20s. And this is just 10, key points. We could have a whole list if we wanted to, but this is just 10 things. Hopefully you'll watch this video and this will help you as well.
Yes, we hope so, guys. And we need to have something to say at the end of every video.
We do.
But you know what, guys? We don't got nothing to say, so we want to say goodbye. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Be Judged, where perception
is reality.
Yes.
I fought for a long time, honey.
All right, guys. Peace.
Peace.